Hey everybody, bringing you a quick video of sculpting in Blender. This is a thing I made the other day for my little VR project. Crazy demon lady thing. And I wanted to also show you it running in engine. There we go. So yeah. Alright. What we're going to do is start a new project. And we can actually delete the default cube, hit Shift A, add in a UV sphere. And then I'm going to pop over here to this little wrench and hit Add Modifier, go down to Multiresolution. This is a cool little thing that will allow us to essentially go back and forth between detail, and I've found that it's really helpful for the sculpting. So we're just going to hit Subdivide over here a couple times. And you can either come up here to this tab right here and select it, or just hit Control Tab and it'll pop up. You can select Sculpt Mode. And then you have your tools over here. If you don't see this panel, just tap T on the keyboard. It'll pop back and forth. You can do all sorts of stuff with this. And as you see right now, it's mirrored. You can change the axis up here or turn it off completely. And some of the tools I've found, obviously you can mess around with these, but I found some of them really useful. This guy right here, the snake hook tool, is just amazing. You can just, oop. Now you gotta have enough detail in the mesh to be able to use it. So if you're seeing that it's looking really bad like this, what you can do, give it another subdivide, and it smooths it out quite a bit. You can do it one more time. So you can always go back, and it maintains a surprising amount of detail. So let's scale our brush up, and to do that you can just hit F and then move your cursor back and forth. And let's see if we can use this snake hook tool, that's still a little weird to say, to build some little legs for this thing. There we go. Now, if we wanted things to be totally even, what we could have done was actually mirror it up here. So I'm going to try that real quick. Mirror it on the x-axis, and just there we go. And then I could be wrong, but I think you can actually use this tool, so I have to scale it up a little bit, inwards as well. Yeah, to create some depth. And like I said, there's a lot of them to mess around with. Never said it was going to look pretty. But the idea is just how to access the tool. I actually haven't messed with the sculpting in a long time. I had tried it close to after it was first implemented, and then after a few updates, and I just didn't have any luck with it. I mean, you might be able to see why due to this. The previous model that I showed, I worked on that, all day long. But I found that it's actually pretty intuitive once you get it working. I know at first I was trying to use meshes that just weren't high detail enough. That might be a little harsh on that, huh? Anyway, you guys didn't come here to watch me sculpt this thing, but what's really cool is you can hit Control Tab and pop back over, and whenever you look at this guy in edit mode, it's just our original UV sphere. So I hit Tab to go into edit mode, hit Tab to pop back out, and you can actually knock down quite a bit of the detail. See, we just cut the detail by more than half. If we go over here to Shade Smooth, we still have something pretty close to what we had. And if we apply this modifier and hit Tab, you see we do have a lot of faces, but it's not nearly as bad as it would have been. So that Multi-Resolution modifier is really handy. And I just thought that the way the sculpting works now, it's such a powerful tool. I was able to throw that one switch thing here together fairly quickly. Let me there we go. Yeah, I was able to throw this together fairly quickly, and you can see this is a few different models. I've got this is a cloth. It's got its own thing going on. I did use the actual sculpting on it with the cloth brush, which was really cool. But I also ran a cloth sim to get it to drape over the character properly. And then the wings are obviously their own separate model. These were textured in Substance Painter, by the way, which I will try and do a tutorial on whenever I get it all figured out. I still got some learning to do on that one. But I just wanted to show you guys, an example of, what I pulled off with the sculpting tool, and B, the basics on how to get it working and sculpt you some stuff. So, if this was helpful at all, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Take it easy and stay safe.